Good morning, limousine collectors. Are there limousine collectors? I guess I am one of them because I'm going to be collecting more of these if I can get them at a good price. This is an old M2 machines and is a two-pack of the 1957 Bel Air Custom. And now I just thought this was a fabrication of M2's creativity, but if you look at the photos behind, apparently people do make limousines out of the 57 Chevys. So, yeah, maybe that's where they got inspiration for this. But there are 5 other castings, I believe, from M2 from this line. So it says here this dual pack is around 8,000 pieces. Let's see how old it might be. Oh, there's a little window here. That's kind of neat. Obviously licensed. And then 2020. Oh, wait a sec. This is relatively new. I thought these things were a lot older, but I guess this might be the latest release. Boy, that makes me wonder then if they're gonna. I'd love them to release all the other castings because they're quite expensive on eBay, I think. Okay, well, anyways, that's where I got this one, and this is brand new. There's some tape holding it together. Well, I'm not gonna keep this box anyways. It's kind of weird though, having 2 identical castings in the same box. I kind of feel like it'd be better if they had 2 different castings in the same box, right? What do you guys think? Is that a... I guess they're just making you buy the same thing twice. Anyways, we have 2 color choices, obviously. This case here, there's some teeth down there. And now we can see there's some plastic spacers here for the screws. I guess they have different screw lengths. And this was what they had for the day. Oh, I can't get this thing open. There we go. Alright, so now you know it might be a pain to actually open this thing. It's because these teeth have little ridges. Here, hopefully you can... Well, see, there's a little lip there snagging the bottom black piece, so pushing it inwards would help, but it was still kind of a pain. Little sticker up there. So we have the diamond plate base, and the silver is actually painted because it's going over the edge a bit. Let's get these spacers off. I see, this base says 2011. I wonder if this base was I know they have the big trucks on these bases too, so maybe it has nothing to do with when they originally cast these limousines. I missed my electric screwdriver, but sorry to make you watch. You can fast forward, obviously. I try not to edit my videos simply because of time. It takes time to edit videos, and YouTube doesn't pay you much of anything. This is more like volunteer work, so I don't care to be professional in any of my YouTube videos. There's no monetary financial reason to be professional. If I made videos about making bread or changing clothes and I was an attractive woman, then yes, I could understand, but I'm neither a baker or a lady. Alright, let's start with this one because I don't like this one compared to the other one. It's still nice and all, but well, let's see. It's kind of hard to see the front end because the front wheel, it is black as you can tell now. I think with the light hitting it, you can see it's a decent enough wheel, relatively modern looking. And then the tires look nice, how they're curved out like that, like balloons. And the rear one, yeah, it's definitely sunken in, hidden. These are low-riding limos here. So we have this silver strip going across here, going to the back, and that's raised. And back in the fin area, there's actually some ribbing here. You can hear it. And then there's actually Bel Air casted in, I guess. That's raised lettering. And then there's actually like a printing here, multicolor Chevy badge of some sort. So that's pretty cool. A lot of Bel Airs, this section right here is a different color than the body. But I think M2, you know, they're putting their money into these flames, which do look nice. How the front end starts black and then it all transitions into these flames. Really cool flame job there. Then we have the door handles and the locks. They're raised. Obviously they're not painted silver because the whole car is already silver. And that same silver, no, actually, you know, I think this silver might be different. You see here, this is really flaky. It looks fine to me. I think it's a relatively fine flake. But this silver on the window, I don't get the impression it's the same silver, but I might be mistaken. Maybe it's because this silver is on black that it looks different. I'm not sure. What's cool is there's no windows on the sides, so you can see right inside, nice and easy. And I'm not sure if anyone's ever made this in real life, but dropping a big blown V8 into the back of this thing. But there's a big chrome roll cage in there. Even you can see the bar actually under the roof of this thing. And then, well, unfortunately we have a black dash, so I think I will need the flashlight for us to take a look at that a little better. Okay, let's see if I can hold that. Alright. Alright, steering wheel looks pretty good. It's actually turned a little bit. There's only one driver's seat, no other seats, because I guess this is a drag racing limousine. Which is kind of funny if you think about it. But I wouldn't doubt that such a thing exists, actually. Probably does. Look at the roll cage. It's really good. I like this roll cage because it actually is a cage. It doesn't just vanish into the roof. It actually is under the roof. And then there's an electronics display there on the far part of the dashboard, like a computer. It's actually canted towards, well, the engine. But anyways, pretty nice. The actual seat is chrome. And there's no headrest. That doesn't seem safe at all. Okay. Pretty cool interior, even though it's kind of basic. I just like the idea of it. Okay. This is the only bit of side window you have here. And it's got silver paint on it for the chrome work. So this got a nice curved windshield. And unfortunately the wiper blades are really comically small. You know, the blade itself I think should be longer, but they're casted in. And then this panel gap, well, it's not the worst I've seen. This side's nice. This side is bit gappy, but pleasantly, the flames do a good job of trying to hide it. At least this part, you know, it's being black, you can't see much of it. And then we have these big raised, casted in details. These like arrowheads or pointy things. Interesting. You can see the Chevrolet is nice. Alright, going around here. Yeah, it's a nice front end. That Chevy is definitely printed well. And then it's nice, or unexpected, to see this gold actually in the grill. The grill has a nice texture to it. I'm not really sure why it's gold. You know, I guess it matches the gold of this badge. Kind of feel like it might want to be black. But anyways, interesting. Nice clear headlights are looking good inside of these plastic bezels, so that's a nice two-piece headlight setup there. And then this Chevy badge here is nice as well. And then these little dots here, I don't think those are clear. They're just so small, they're so shiny for being chrome. And these like nacelles or whatever, bumps there. They're all just chromed out. I think that tip might be black on the real ones, but it's fine by me. This is definitely a custom ride. So the hood is pretty well down, I guess. Well, you know, if I nitpick, this is gappy now I think of it. That does seem gappy. Hood opens really easy. In fact, it doesn't want to stay up. It's a little too loose. But that engine is just lame. It's not enough detail for me. I wish they just would get past that and not do those features. Alright, this side of the ride we got any imperfections? I don't see any. It looks pretty good. So now we're coming around to the back and we have a separate chrome plastic bumper, and this is all one casting it seems, but then they painted some red and white here for these lights. Yeah, pretty deep there. Are these the exhausts? Maybe? I'm gonna guess so, but I don't know for sure. And then this is nice, it says 57 on the license plate. And then that Chevrolet back there, well, it's not as legible as the front because it's got like a black outline or something. So, okay. And then being a drag car, it's got giant wide tires with treads, pretty nice. 2 screws in the back, and it's what? I guess it must be a tab up front. Yeah. So just 2 screws. And then it does tell you that what the car is, which is nice, you know. So now I know that's a 57 Bel Air, and then around 2008 where these things were made. So yeah, pretty good. And then nice treads on the front tires as well, and I think an appropriate width tire as well for a custom like this. So it rolls very nice because it's very heavy. Although it's actually, I think the one of the axles is crooked because it wobbles as it rolls, but there's nothing like touching, you know, none of the tires rubbing the casting, so there's no interference. Alright, so there's that guy. Now this one I think I automatically like more. This is a crazy large flake black paint. Look at all the speckling, it's almost like a galaxy or something. This is like a Star-Lord's paint or something. And then this one does have the separate silver effect here that would be common on Chevy Bel Airs, you know, from the body color, that is. So that's all nice as well. This is the same interior, yeah, and same engine. The engine tips here also have recesses. Didn't catch that the last time. So now this one does have painted silver door handles and locks, and this whole stripe is quite visible, obviously, against the black paint. And then, let's see here. Gold wheels this time around. Same casting, but definitely more visible. And now I can see there's actually 5 lug nut details. Okay, so the side view of the light piece there is nice. Yeah, same effect here in with the gold paint. This doesn't look as nice as the other one. Yeah. So I guess that other one, they did print this black, but you don't see it. So you only see the, you know, gold. But this isn't really legible. They are painted. These are casted in, but they're just painted silver. And then this one actually seems to have a better, or at least a more equal hood gap. Let's look at that gap actually versus the back. Well, I gotta say, that's consistent. That hood gap doesn't bother me so much, because if you look at the width of back here, it actually might be thinner. This is a rarity, that this hood gap is actually better than the casted in gap as far as the tightness goes. So that's very uncommon. I'm gonna assume it's the same engine, but let's take a look. See how easy it is to open. It's hard to grab onto something here. This one definitely shuts tighter. You can see there's no air gap here, so luckily I have this really thin dental pick. There we go, opens easily, but it's still the same lame engine. Yeah. So I'm just making up a story for this. I guess maybe when it drives, or you drive this to the drag strip using this engine, and then you switch over to that engine for actually competition drag racing. That's how this would work in my make-believe world. Okay, this side also looks nice. That paint's cool. Very, very sparkly. On the roof, yeah, very nice. We didn't really look so much at this one, did we? The roof of this. So this, you can see the black on this roof is just black. Just a regular black and some silver flames. But this one, I mean, it's just so sparkly. Very hot rod. I like it. Okay, things we didn't see on the last one is a silver paint here on the top of the fins. Right, and then this badge back here looks a lot nicer. Nice to see the plate again, and there's a silver rectangle around it. And then the lights again are the same. Okay. Same bottom, same wheels, same tires, same casting, all that stuff. And yeah, no friction, but you can hear some sort of unevenness. Maybe it's the tires or something. I have a flat spot. Yeah, actually, right there's a flat spot on the tire. So I think it was screwed to that base maybe too much. It's interesting. This tire's matte. This one's glossy. Well, I don't care. I'll display it upside down. Okay, so that's two Chevy Bel Air limousines. And they're both cool. I just gravitate more towards that one. Here's my other limousine from M2. This is a 1959 Cadillac, and it's got this cool green metallic with the flames, but also it says Tiki Cadillac in the back. And this one was purchased loose, so it's got some wear on it. Yeah, same copyright, 2008. But mainly the rear wheels are not drag tires. You know, the normal width with the same with the front. Same construction, 2 screws in the back, a tab in the front, and then this one has 3 bench seats. This one faces backwards, so it's cool. I like this one as well. The white walls are pretty nice as well. They seem pretty round. Different type of wheel as well. The hood gap is a little bit more visible on this one though. So, but at least it opens. And yeah, I'm not really a fan of that engine either. All that overspray right there, it's weak. It looks weak. But it's got 4 headlights. The hood doesn't even close well either. It's got a big gap. Let's compare the size of this though. They seem the same length, but the Chevy is much wider, it looks like. Or maybe it's an illusion. Maybe it's just the Chevy's roof is wider and the bodies could be the same. What do you guys see? No, I still feel like if I ignore the roof, looking at the hoods even, I kind of feel like the Chevy's a much wider vehicle. But, you know, the Cadillac is a full-size vehicle as well, so I kind of feel like either this casting is too wide or this one's too thin or one or the other, or maybe they're both off or something like that. Oh well, I don't think M2 ever claims to be one true 64. And anyways, these are limousines, so I do like the two-tone interior of this one, the yellow and white though. But I guess at the same time, this has the chrome roll cage, which is kind of neat. All right. Well, let's get the spin thing. I don't think I can get both of these on a CD, so I'm just gonna put my favorite one up here. Okay, so one thing that's nice is there's no QC problems. That's an issue with M2 from not only my experience, but all my commenters and other YouTube channels. M2's quality is usually not, they usually have problems, it seems, but these two turned out pretty much perfect. And impressively, the hood gaps are not total disasters, so that's good. So I'm definitely going to try to get the other castings from this limousines collection. Unfortunately, I'm going to probably have to pay the inflated eBay price, but it's actually still probably cheaper for me to do that because I'm located in the US right now, so shipping won't be so much. If I try to order these in Asia, then ship them from the US, you know, it's going to be like $40 to ship one. It's going to be crazy. So hopefully M2 will release all of these things. You know, if these came out in 2020, maybe it's time to release the Cadillacs or the other 4 castings. I'm pretty sure there'd be a market for you guys. People love this stuff. Well, I like this stuff. Maybe some commenters can also leave a comment and say, hey, yeah, we'd love to see these all reissued. All right, well, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you the next time I get another one of these limousines. Take care.